the hump day.
That was the ugliest thing I ever saw in my life.
Who cares? I liked it.
Like,
The people like it.
I cannot get that back. I hope that guys is over there. Man, Tasha.
What's up,
Welcome.
guys?
We back. You know, we're back every Wednesday at 8 p.m. unless there's some technical issues that we have no control over. But God, you know, God is always an on-time God. So
all the time.
welcome back. Every
Welcome.
week we bringing you guys that good energy. We answering no questions. We talking about true topics of life too, hoping we give you a whole different way of looking at things in life and a whole different mindset that keeps you on the right path so that you constantly growing. Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
So anyway, we're here every Wednesday. While you're here, like, comment, subscribe. Since you're gonna subscribe anyway, hit that notification button.
Make sure you tell your
So
friends.
you always know at 8 p.m. we're here for you. What we talking about today is the fact that just spread love.
That's it. And that's
We
all.
talking about spreading love today, right?
Simple.
Love is love, and you know we're not. They use that terminology a lot in the LGBT
Community. Yeah.
etc. community, but when you think of it as a whole, just take love from any form, any way you can get it. From whether it's from your dog, your cat. Sometimes we're trying to get love from the wrong people,
Right.
And then we feel like we're incomplete because we can't get love from that person.
But
Just take love because love is love.
and nobody else should be completing you. If you're looking for love, you should be complete first, because you can't go complete somebody else if you're incomplete.
And so that's gonna drive us to our point right here. So a lot of people focus on like hate. Like people like, I hate this person, I hate that person, I can't stand being around them and stuff like that. I really honestly feel like hate is like
That's the ultimate
buried
form.
up love. Like
That's the ultimate form of love.
it's either extreme love or extreme obsession. It's not hate at all.
No.
Like I feel like there's no such thing as hate.
I mean, if I'm on your mind that much, that to the point to where you feel like you hate me, then you secretly are in love with me.
And that goes across the board for everything. Race. When they be like, oh, I hate this race.
Right.
I hate gay people.
Well, we can
I
take
hate
it there. Let's do race first.
Yeah. When you have a so-called hate against a particular race, you start to see because they say hate, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yes.
You start to see that imitation come out.
Mhm.
That genuinely deep down inside, it's love. Like it's an infatuation. It's an obsession that you really
And
have
I think
that you can't even admit to yourself. And so therefore you call it hate.
Mhm.
And there's really no such thing. Like if I'm sitting over here saying that I hate somebody, but they're all I'm thinking about, is a chemical imbalance? Like you got something going on in your mind where you can't, your mind is like, you're telling your mind you hate something, but your body's fighting against it. Like
your
something's
body is
going
like, no,
wrong.
we really like them though. We want to
Because
act like
you're
that.
imitating them. It's like you
Right.
can't breathe without discussing this person or discussing your hate for this person. And it's sickening, actually.
It's
Like,
a little weird to me.
it's just like,
Because I mean, if I don't like something, I'm damn sure I'm not thinking about it. I'm not trying to be like it. I'm not trying to do none of that.
true, like dislike is indifference. Like you don't
Right.
just you don't give a fuck about it. Like you
Right.
just honestly don't care.
Right.
Like I had a person at my old job who one of my coworkers came up to me. They was like, "Oh, this person that should work here said they hate you so bad. Like every time you come in, like they whole day is ruined. Their skin is like they can feel you walking by." I don't know how to spoke to this person before. I was like, "Who?
Right.
Who?" And like it really bothers them when you come to work.
Mhm.
Who?
No, I had a supervisor like that.
I was still in that like owl mode. Like who?
I'm sorry, who are we speaking
Because
about?
like I don't know this person. Who?
No, I had a supervisor like that. Like she would literally talk to me or talk about me to my other coworkers, and then they would come and tell me. So I asked her, I'm like, what the fuck? Like straight up, we was in a meeting. She called me into a meeting because she had a problem with something that I had on. And I said, what the fuck is your problem with me? And I asked her just like that. I said, because you're going around and you're talking shit about me to everybody else. And contrary to your belief that they're keeping it between y'all, they're coming back and telling me because they've known me longer than you. What the fuck is your issue?
And they can't really tell you.
No, she's
It's
like, I don't have an issue.
There's professional ways to handle things in those type of
Exactly.
environments. But anyway, I'm just like to the point, like even when you say that you hate gay people, it's hard to hate a person for being
them, for being who they feel like they are.
what are their sexual desires? Like what the fuck?
Oh, I don't like you because you're straight.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
Like, wait, like, hold up now. It's hard to even conjure up, like, the energy, the time
But what is them being
to
gay?
hate.
How does that affect other people? Is my question.
It don't affect nobody at all. I mean, I can see there's some things that, that is being pushed to extremes. Is like, okay, can we settle down a couple of things overall in any situation? But, like, the hate?
The fact that they beat him up.
To
like,
even, like, Like there's something underlying going on, and it's definitely not hate.
No, I think you
Like,
might want to be like them.
Yeah, it's definitely not hate. You might like
You on the
it's
down low.
yeah, like you're imitating them some way, somehow. Like
Right.
it is bothering your soul that you're fighting against it so
Right,
much.
instead of just being who you
Yeah,
really want to be.
and it's so
Right.
sad. Like I just feel like hate is an underlying, like something is wrong with you that this person genuinely has
Yeah.
that you want.
Yeah.
And for some reason you can't convince yourself that you enough.
Right.
And just
I just feel like
fuck everything else.
if you really, really dislike somebody, just one in particular person or a group of people,
no,
and
no,
it, and
it's
it
not dislike, it's hate.
bothers you.
It's when the person uses the term hate.
Okay.
To dislike something, like I might not like broccoli.
Like, I don't like the Boston baked beans that you be eating.
Fuck you. That's how you might say that. Like, that's one thing. I just don't like it. Like,
Right.
I don't think about it. I don't want
No,
it.
I
Like,
don't-
it's like indifference. Like, I just don't like it.
If I see it in the store and I'm coming here, I might buy it for you, but I'm not gonna
yeah,
eat
it's
it.
not like, but hate is like, oh, why is that next to me? Like,
Right, but
like,
that when something like that bothers you or vexes your spirit that much, you really need to stop in that very moment and be like, what is it about this person that I really do not like? Or is
no.
it
What is it about
that I-
me?
Right.
What is wrong with me?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So what is it about this person that what do they have that I think I should have? And what is it? And if it's something that you can obtain it. That person that you don't like has something that you want, and that's just point blank. Period. That's a fact. So maybe if you stopped and not necessarily hated that person, but maybe got to know how they got to where they
Not
are,
even
and
getting
what
to know
they did,
them. Fuck
just
them.
find out what
Fuck
it
them.
is with
Fuck
you.
them. What's wrong with you? Fuck them, because there's a million of them at this point.
Right, but know what I'm
What's
saying.
wrong with you?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if they have something that you may want and you just don't want to think about it too much, you don't want to go there because you have convinced yourself that you don't even like this person, but deep down inside there's something about you that is recognizing something about them that they have that you don't, and you need to figure out what that is.
I have never in my life hated nobody.
No.
Never. Even an enemy or people who I don't even have an enemy. People who consider me enemies.
Right.
That's between them and God. Because shoot,
I don't know nothing.
we
I
either
don't know
fighting or
nothing
we not.
right.
Like, ain't nothing in between. You know, that's my old me. Bonkish, shut up. Anyway, so like I said, there's no such genuine thing as hate.
No.
And hate crimes and stuff like that. It's like
something. It's a self thing.
it's
You have
something
to
going on with
dissect
you.
yourself.
Even jealousy and envy is saying that I want this. So why don't you just sit back with yourself and say, you know what, I want that. How do I get it?
Right.
Instead of being jealous of somebody else, like, oh, why she got the... Let's just go a little bit deeper. Even these women who are trying to get other people's men.
What about that? Why? I don't want. They don't even want them. Why the fuck do you?
Let me tell you something. If you know what these women go through with these men's, Lord, sorry, plural. People need to understand that. Why would you want something that I got?
Right.
9 out of 10 times, it ain't what it appears to be.
It's definitely. It's never. It's 100 out of
But
100.
no, I would say 100 out of 100.
It's never
that's
what it
that's
seems
like
on
saying
the
like everybody's
surface.
relationship is bad.
No, I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's never as good as it
Let me
seems.
put it 8 out of 10 times. It's not as good as it looks. And then on top of all that, it's just like people have been idolizing Will Smith and Jada for all these years,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now like it's out
It's
on
falling
Front
apart.
Street that their marriage been in trouble.
Right.
Like how you idolize something that you know nothing about, and you envy something that you know nothing about, and you want something that is not for you.
Right.
And then when you get it, it ain't gonna work out because it was never
It
for
was
you.
never for you. Not even something that might be like that. Like you just have to manifest the things that are for you. You know, you can get whatever you want. You just have to put it out there.
And be
That's what you
happy.
want to attract.
And be happy for yourself, be happy for other people,
Right.
because that's not yours.
Right.
So to even sit back and waste your energy envying and
Right.
wanting something and being sneaky
Right.
about trying to ghost follow people, try and send a sneak text message
Right.
out of me and send that to you. So why? What's the?
But that's the
what's
thing.
that energy for?
I was
why
listening-
is that necessary?
You know, I listen to the radio a lot. Y'all have heard this before. But this morning,
All day, every day.
all day, every day. But this morning, there was this story about this guy who had to take his girlfriend's best friend home because she was drunk. And so he drove, followed the Uber home. So she would have her car in the morning. So he followed her Uber or whatever, however it went. He wound up at his girl's best friend's house because she was drunk and wanted to make sure she got home okay. Or she wanted him to make sure she got home okay. So he had to call another Uber, or he drove her home in the car, whatever. I don't remember how they got to her house. But he asked her if he could wait inside for his Uber to go home. And she was like, yeah, that's fine.
So they rode an Uber together.
No, he drove her car
Okay,
back to her house.
got it.
Okay, so
So he didn't drive with her. He drove her car. He told the Uber. He called the Uber for her.
Mhm.
He drove the Uber.
instead of just getting back in that Uber,
No, instead of him driving her home in her car because she drunk,
Mhm.
and then calling the Uber and saying,
listen,
money.
I didn't tell the story.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when they get to the house and he's like, it's kind of cold outside. Do you mind if I wait inside for the Uber? She was like, no, that's fine. Mind you, the best friend is pissy drunk. He was like, as soon as they got in the house, the best friend spun him around and started kissing all over him. And he was trying to figure out should he tell his girlfriend or not. Immediately, yes.
Immediately, yes, but immediately that was always in her intentions.
Mhm. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, you can't be drunk and just have that urge to do that out of nowhere.
right.
And that's what I mean by what's the purpose of even wanting something? Anything that somebody else has.
Right.
If you want to go figure out how to get it for yourself,
Exactly.
it's not gonna. If you ever get it any other way, it's not gonna be right.
Ever.
Like if God's not sending it to you, it's not for you.
It's not for you. And he was sitting up there, he was calling the radio station trying to see if he should sleep with the best friend or not. And he been with this other girl for a couple of years. I promise. Because I honestly think he slept with her.
that night.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
you
always-
have
you know,
like
I'm always gonna
underlying
have a problem.
issues. You don't even need to be a friend to nobody.
Right.
You really need to like, I need to step back from
And
everything
work on me.
so that I can be a better person.
Right.
We don't have to go through all this.
Right.
You're gonna cause more misery in your life because at the end of the day, even if you do get what you're seeking, it's gonna be the worst thing you ever had in your life.
Hello.
It's gonna be the worst
It's
problem you
gonna-
ever had in your life, and now you're gonna be like, okay, look,
And never mind, you can have him back. I don't want him back.
now you lost me and him because it ain't gonna work
It's
out.
never gonna
It's not
work
gonna work
out.
out.
And I just don't like, I would never sleep with anybody that you talk to. I would never be attracted to anybody that you talk to. We like two totally different things.
Even
Like,
if we like the same exact thing.
I would, if you had it, I don't want it. Like, if you don't have friends that don't want your stuff, like, I don't know. I would never. Like,
I
it's
mean, you
just,
do be stealing my earrings and stuff.
that's different. That's not people. I'm not sleeping with your man. I'm not sleeping with you. I can give you earrings back, and you're not gonna be like, "F you earrings, you was in her ear." Like, I don't want to talk to you no more. Look, alcohol swab, and they good to go. You can't alcohol swab your nigga and give them back. Like,
I mean, it's just the point. It's not even that. It's just the fact that that energy of envy
Right.
and jealousy,
Right.
that energy alone. Like, if you have that
that's why
in
you on
you,
track. Right.
like, what's this for? Like, why you have? It's hurting you more than it's hurting me.
It's
Because every
killing
single
you.
time that you think that you're taking something from me,
Right.
it wasn't for me anyway.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have had to begin with, and it's going to cause you more problems. So go ahead and enjoy.
Enjoy having.
I don't care what it is. You come to my house and steal a pair of sneakers. If you see that I got something that you want and you want to take it from me, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. My question is, where'd you get that from? Amazon?
If your friend envies anything that you
exactly.
have, it could be a trash can.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you? Yeah, like we got to get that out of us. There's no use of envying people. We are all here for a reason. We all have things that are meant for us. We would be much happier if we just focus on what was meant for us.
Exactly.
And even if it's taking longer, you need to be happy it's taking longer because this is so rare
Right.
that it's taking time for this to come to you.
Exactly. And people don't understand that.
You don't plant a seed and get the flower the next day.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. To water it, you need to make sure that it has the proper soil. Everything has to be in line for this to grow to what you want it to be. You have to actually take care of this thing and expect that it's going to be beautiful once it comes. But you cannot be rushing stuff and looking at everybody else thinking that what they have is good because
Right.
it looked good.
Right.
And that's what you get.
Right.
But
You
you
get what you think you get what you think you want, and then it's like, well, shit, actually, I just left him over there. You want him back, sis? You want him back?
Can't even handle it.
You can't
And then
handle
walk
it.
around and
You
can't-
have
and
to
wonder
learn.
why you got more problems. You don't get no real friends. You feel like your family don't really fool with you
Right.
like that. Your job ain't working out for you. And wonder why all the stuff is going bad for
Because
you.
you putting bad
And at the end
karma
of the
out
day, it's you. It's the
your
energy
energy,
that you're
right.
putting out there. You're getting it back full circle.
Right.
There's no need to want anything that somebody else has. If you want something,
Go and get
pray,
it yourself.
manifest, work for it. If that's what you believe in. You don't
Ask, believe,
in.
receive. That's it.
Period. And that's it. And that's all we're saying at the end of the day is that hate is not really hate. So all the people who you feel like is hating on you, even if you
they're
invested
mad.
into their hate, don't even invest into their hate. Something's wrong also with you if you're investing in their hate.
If you're
putting
entertaining it.
comments up there talking about, oh, all these haters, people hating on me and stuff like that.
Just like be like Cat Williams. Feel free to hate on me.
Like why
what's
are we
the
even
issue?
investing back into that energy?
Right.
Like you got things that you need to do. They're watching you for a reason. They are like you were doing something right, and when you
Period.
stop and look at them and start investing into that hate, now
You're doing
come
exactly,
down on their level.
You're doing exactly what they want you to do. They
Right.
want you to be distracted. They want you to not get what it is that you're praying and manifesting in your life. They want that negative energy to be returned. Like for me, I'm not gonna argue with nobody.
Don't even feed into no hate because it's not really hate. Like we said, there's no such thing as real genuine
They
hate.
love you,
it is,
like I said
it
earlier.
is imitation. It is an underlying issue with that person,
Mhm.
and then any jealousy and envy. We just need to stay far away from those people because jealousy and envy is not even hate either. It's just something wrong with that
Something
person.
wrong with them.
They are lacking something. It's something that they probably went through. Pray for that person.
Right. It's something that they lack that you have that
Pray
they
for that
know they
person.
lack and
Don't
they're
even-
upset about
Don't
that.
even feel like you need to stoop down to your level and make a post about somebody hating on you or envying you and stuff like that.
Right.
Just pray because there's something wrong with them. They must have went through something as a child, that they trauma that they
Daddy
never got
issues,
over.
mommy
Like,
issues.
you know, secret things that they probably cry about to themselves at nighttime or in their car that you probably
Yeah,
just need to be like,
cry in the
look.
Right.
And that's when it comes to being selfish. And that's my next topic on my Monday motivation. So look at that.
Yeah, make sure y'all like and
Being
follow and
selfish
subscribe.
is a good thing, and I'm going to talk all about how to be selfish in a healthy way because they have made the word selfish.
Just take what you can from the video. Just go ahead and move forward with you. Focus on you. Envying somebody else is stupid. We're just gonna say it right then and there. It's stupid. Work on you if you feel that way about somebody. That's just that on that.
And if you can't genuinely clap for somebody,
Right.
don't clap, but just stay away from them. If you cannot genuinely express true love, stay away from them. Work on yourself because you are sending bad vibes in the air.
That's
you don't
another
need to be
thing.
around nobody with that energy.
If you don't like them, don't pay them more attention. I don't pay attention to things I don't like. I don't focus my energy on things I don't like. Like that doesn't make sense.
It's indifference.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about it. Right.
Yeah,
So that's all we're saying. Focus on things that
Stop
matter.
trying to look for friends, and it's a void that you're trying to fill. It can't be filled with friends that you can't be genuinely happy for. It can't be filled with loved ones that you're supposed to be really loving that you can't love.
Right.
It can't be filled with partners and boyfriends and relationships and even a pet dog as a cat because you have to first work on self.
Right.
Once you start working on self, then you can honestly get in a place where you see somebody doing well, and you might not be there yet, but you can genuinely feel happy for them.
You are genuinely
And it
happy
comes
for
out of
them.
your soul, and you feel that abundance for them, and then you'll start to see your world change as well. It's so crazy how the world is, because if I could look at your shoes, they're both shoes. I have my shoes, you have my shoes.
Right. Your shoes, you might be more, less fortunate than me. Your parents might be less fortunate.
You might have a Louis Vuitton, I might have a Walmart. They're
Right.
still getting us to the same place.
They're
I'm
shoes.
confused. Like when I was working at the other job, and somebody was like, "Oh, you a manager? You make all this money. Why you still driving that Toyota?" Cause it's getting me to
from
work.
point A to point B.
And you just asked me for a ride in this Toyota yesterday. I gave you a ride in a Toyota. You asked me why am I driving, and you're asking me, "Oh, you not the next day? Oh,
You're a
make all
manager.
this, you make all this money. Why you driving that?" I'm sorry.
Well, next time, don't ask me for a
Maybe I
ride.
have my priorities straight because I don't want to spend my money on cars. I'd rather be on the beach somewhere.
Hello?
Like I don't have a car payment on this car. I don't have to get into all that.
Right.
Just understand that
I can go wherever I want to go.
I don't care if I pulled in a Lamborghini. It's the same route. I was gonna drive the same route. I was gonna get to the same place.
Right.
It don't. None of that.
You have to have your priorities.
None of this
in
stuff
order, period.
matters. Is it resolving the issue? Am I getting to work?
That's the only
Am I
thing.
getting to my son's school? Am I getting? We just need to stop.
Just stop judging. That's it. Just stop.
But I can see something that's impacting you health wise or something like that. And then if I'm a genuine person,
It's
then I can come to
affecting
you.
your day-to-day.
Then I can come to you like, hey, I'm saying this because I care about you. But
Right.
if you're not that person who can come from a good place, that's why I
Right.
say stay away from people, because you can deliver a message that a person might not like, but in a genuine
Right.
way to help motivate them and inspire them and activate something in them that's going to make
Right.
them want to change. But if you're doing it to try to be funny,
Right. That's the
Or
part that I don't like.
malicious.
That's the part that I don't like.
just
Just
stop.
leave them alone if you're not going to be
And we've been
genuine
there
about it. Listen.
Bye, y'all. Be
Good
blessed.
night.
Take care of yourself first, and then your loved ones, and then everybody else. Everything falls in
else will fall in
line
line.
once you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
I promise you
We
that.
love you guys. We appreciate
promise
you.
that. I promise.
Could you not? You're scaring the people.
I promise.
Oh, okay, Jack Ditch.
I promise.
I apologize for her saying.
I promise you that.
you got going on? You're scaring the people.
Who's scared? Somebody scared?
Everybody.
Who's scared?
Everybody's frightened.
Raise your hand if you're scared. Okay. One person. Be blessed. Have a good
Be blessed,
day.
you guys. Have a good night.
If you need to. If you bring me, shake your
Swing from the chandelier with your titties out. Okay, good night. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Come on, camera now.
We'll see you next Wednesday. Same time.
Same place. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on all social media. My social media is Natasha B on TV and
Nate.Headwind.
that's on all social media platforms. Y'all have a great night. We will talk to y'all later.
I need to pass the hookah.
4.
Girl, bust my leg in the club yesterday.
Everybody tell you go out. You ain't have
With my own high heel. I was trying to be cute. I had switched legs and kicked myself. Girl, my foot was bleeding and everything.
Girl, you got self-inflicted wound.
Oh my God, here comes my car. You can hear him from outside. And the door's locked. I gotta open the door for him.